What's up, y'all? Toasted Tater here once again. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Deserted Zombie Survival. This will be another suggestions video, simply because the update still hasn't come out, and I'm kind of getting, I don't know, a little bored, I guess. With, at least not bored with the game, but don't have any ideas for videos, is what I mean by bored. But, anyway, this video here is going to be some new suggestions, and in case you haven't seen my ultimate suggestions past and present video, I'll put the link to that in the description. But anyway, first of all, right off the bat, my first suggestion will be that the shovel that you can pick up, right? You can use that, like this one here, you can use that to dig in certain spots for like treasures or whatever, but the main purpose of the digging is to find clay, and the clay will be places like this that are like 10 feet off the water, along any body of water, right here, just like digging in random, you know what I mean? And you'll get a couple clays every scoop or something like that. And I don't know, you can take the clay back and either use it in the furnace to make bricks, which would also make better walls in turn. You know, you make enough bricks, you put them on your walls, now you have brick walls. Or you can just take the clay back to the wall and paste it onto the wall directly and let it harden, and it would just make a wall. You know, I mean, realistically, it might not do that great, but in the game, it could work. But, anyway, that's the suggestion for new building and structures and stuff. But, inside your building, you can have a recycling table, which I think I might have mentioned that before in the other video, I don't know, but in this, with this recycling table, you can just take any random item you don't want. Like, I don't want that smoke bomb, right? I take it, I put it in the recycling table, and use it, or use the table, and it gets random scraps. And due to the item you salvage, or whatever, you recycle, you get certain scraps from it. Like, say if I want to recycle that fire axe, I would get, I don't know, metal scraps, 2 of them, or I mean, I would get however many metal scraps, and then maybe some wood, because of the handle, but I don't know if the handle is supposed to be metal or not, because it's yellow, so I don't know. But, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, you could, another suggestion for the furnace, anyway, is you could use it to purify water. Like, you could take a bucket, or like that gas can, but instead there would be like a water bucket, or, you know, and you can just take it to the lake or river, and just use it, get some water, take it back to your furnace, and purify it. So now you have however big your bucket is full of water that's purified, you know. Not the worst idea. But, that's pretty much it for the furnace. But, also for the home, you could have a rain catcher outside. You know, however many rain catchers you want, but they would have like a 5-gallon maximum. Because, I mean, the average drum around town is 5 gallons, you know. So you get a 5-gallon drum, combine it with some, I don't know, some cloth that you find, you know, and some wood, and maybe some metal scraps, and you build a rain catcher. And you use this rain catcher to get, every day you get 1 gallon, like every day cycle you'd get a gallon or something like that, and after 5 days it'd be maxed out, but each gallon could be 4 bottles of water, or something like that. So you could refill your empty bottles of water, like say you drink a bottle of water, and instead of the bottle just disappearing, you get an empty bottle in your inventory now, and then you go place that in, or you go use that once you have 4 of them, or even 1 of them, just go fill it at the rain catcher, you know. But, I know that that idea has been used by other games, and it might be some kind of patent, I don't know, or, you know, copyright, whatever, I don't know, but if not, then great, but if so, then oh well. Same thing for the shower, you know, like you'd have like a hygiene meter, which to go along with this hygiene meter, the zombies would be able to smell you now. So no matter how good your sneak is, and no matter what direction you're aiming towards them, or they are aiming towards you, they'll smell you if you haven't showered in long enough. But the shower could use 2 gallons from the rain catcher, and it would last 5 days or something. You know what I mean? Like you would get a 5-day grace period between showers to where you wouldn't get so bad, but after on the 5th day you'd need one, like real bad, because the zombies would really smell you. But like 3 days in, they wouldn't smell you so bad. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's another idea that's been used by other game. So maybe the rain catcher in the shower, maybe that's not possible. I don't know. Another thing you could use is like a sewing table. So like you take your items back to the recycling table, you get scraps, you use those scraps on the clothes you have in the sewing table, right? I take this denim shirt, I add it to the sewing table, I add some scraps, plastic, metal, whatever, to the sewing table as well, and then I let the table go, do its job, and it pops out a denim shirt with plastic armor, you know, like plastic shoulders and plastic vest and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So now your clothing not only has pockets, it has armor too, so I think that'd be cool. And I think this is last but not least, but the only other thing that I can think of that I think I might have mentioned in another video is cars that you find on the road are random amounts of health and stuff like that, instead of being like, oh, every single car you find is perfectly working and full of gas, you know what I mean? You might find a car that's really, really low on damage, or really, really low on durability, I guess you'd call it, and the gas would just be junk. So, like, right there, like, this is a car that I drove earlier, so that's why it's like that, but every car you find is full on both of those meters. But imagine you find this car on the road just like this, and it's half full on health and all the way full on, or like, you know, a quarter full on gas. You know, so that'd give you more incentive to actually go get the gas can and fill it and keep it on you so you could refill your car. You know, and it'd give you more incentive to keep the blowtorch on you so you could fix your car. If you find a broken one, you can use it, fix your car, go get gas, fill it, drive it away. You know, I think that'd be some cool suggestions. I don't know about you guys, but in the future, if that was possible to add that kind of stuff to this game, like all that stuff, honestly. But like I said, there's another Ultimate Suggestions video, because I've been making suggestions for a while, and I kind of made a huge compilation video of all of them, and I'll put that link in the description, so you don't have to go back and find it, and it'll just be part of this one. So. But that's another thing I wanted to show you, is how easy these night chasers are to kill. People were complaining about, oh, the night chasers are BS, they're so hard, you can't get rid of them, they killed me, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, just get any random melee weapon and run backwards. Not sprint, just run like this, backwards, while they're running at you. And that's all you have to do. And then swipe at them once, with any melee weapon. I'm pretty sure any melee weapon. I know the machete and the regular axe both kill them in one shot. Look at this, a whole army of them. Watch this. Oh. Dead. Come on, where you at? Where'd you go? Why'd you stop? Really? Dead. You know what I mean? There's like 8 of them, or 6 of them right there. I don't know. But okay, they hit me twice. Out of like the 6 or 7 that were there, they hit me twice. You know, and then that was just because I missed with my melee weapon like an idiot. But you know what I mean. That's a pretty easy way to get rid of night chasers. So all you have to do is get their attention and run backwards while swiping. So don't be afraid of night chasers, y'all. Anyway, even in a big group, you know, if you got a big group and they're just running, and you're running away and you have a grenade, you know, throw the grenade, it'll knock into one of them and bounce around, then it'll probably explode by the time the rest of them get there, unless they're all in a big bunch. In that case, then you might be screwed. But either way, if you kill the first one and he like flops backwards into another one, or 4 more, all 4 of the ones that he hit are dead. You know, and that counts towards your experience too, which reminds me, I just got this. I've gotten 4 levels since I bothered doing any experience here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to get to level 40 by the time when the update comes out, so I can just be maxed out. Let's do sneak up 10, and we'll do accuracy up 5 more. Okay, so I need 5 more in accuracy, 20 for that. There's 15 more levels total, because you can get to 40, and that's it. But anyway, if you like this video, leave a like, leave your comments down below. Why is this lagging so bad? Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of the suggestions I made. Anything like that. You know, you're not going to hurt my feelings. But, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I'll leave the other video in there. So if you watch both of those this video and that one together, then it's pretty much all my suggestions that I've ever made. So anyway, like I said, leave your comments down below. Stay tuned for more. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Toasted Ted, and I'm out.